Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to raise money for your POS business. Welcome, my name is Tope Alao and I've been in the POS business for about 4 years now, and I've created a lot of outlets and I've helped thousands of people create their own outlets. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can raise money for the POS business without interest. Yes, you read that right, without interest. So let's get right into the video. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, click on that subscribe button below. Also give this video a thumbs up so that people who are looking for amazing content like this will be able to see it. All right guys, how do you actually raise money for your POS business without running into debt? So the first thing we'll be looking at is, why do you need money? Like, why do you need more capital? Because a lot of people just want to get money. They just want the idea of having money with them. But why should you get more funds for your POS business? We'll take a look at that. Then, how much funds do you need? Yes, how much funds do you actually need? Don't too much money can kill your business, too little money can kill it. But how much exactly do you need? How do you calculate the exact amount of money your POS business needs? So the next one is, where can you get more funds interest free? I'll be showing you where you can get more funds interest free to run your POS business, more capital. So what do you what to do after you raise money? Yes, there are a lot of things that are involved in borrowing money or getting money. So how can you return borrowed funds easily without stress? That will be the last point. All right, so why do you need money? There's various reasons you might need money to run your POS business, and I will be stating some of them, not actually all. So the first one is not having funds to serve your existing customers. Let's say some customers come, maybe on a certain day you are using 100,000 to run your business in total, and a customer comes and say, okay, I need 150,000 naira. So if this happens often and often, you might need to raise more money so that you can be able to meet up with the demand of your customer. So the next reason is to save withdrawal and transport charges. Now, let's say you're using 100,000 to run the business, and on a daily basis you need about 120,000. So that means you have to go to bank, let's say once or twice, or even on a daily basis maybe you need 200,000 to run the business. That means you have to go to bank several times to be withdrawing and coming back, withdrawing and coming back. So but if you have the funds readily available, maybe you will just withdraw it down, or you just have it readily available somewhere. It will be easier and it will save you a lot of money, because when you transfer to your bank account, bank will remove their charges. So let's say per transfer you are paying about 100 naira to as bank charges plus stamp duty. That will be about 100 naira. Then also transport charges too. Maybe you transport yourself to the bank twice. That will be, depending on your location, that might be costing you around 500 naira per trip. That will be about 600 naira per trip. That means you are spending about 1,200 naira for every day, or whichever case it might be. So you can save that cost if you have enough capital to run your business. The third option is the third reason is reliability. You don't want a situation whereby your customers will come and say, we want to do a transaction, and you say, oh, I don't have money in my account to do this particular transaction. So if that repeats itself, a lot of customers will not come to your place to withdraw again. So you need more funds for reliability purpose. So the next one is business growth and expansion. Yes, you might want to expand your business. You might see opportunity somewhere very close to you and say, okay, let me catch this opportunity and expand my business there so that I can make more profit. So you need capital for that. So now, how much funds do you need to run a business? So a lot of people, to run a POS business, a lot of people just go out there and say, okay, I need 100,000 without actually, or I need 200,000, I need 500,000 more. Oh, if I can see someone to give me 1 million naira now, my POS business will be very, very amazing. No, you actually need to calculate how much you need to run the POS business, and I've come up with a simple, very, very simple formula for you to use, not too much of a calculation or something. So what you need to do to know the amount you need, this is a rough estimate and it's going to help you actually. So required money, this is the required money you need. So you add your total weekly deposit. Let's say every day, for example, you are doing 100,000 naira deposit per day. You do 100,000 naira, or let's say you do 50,000 naira deposit per day, then 100,000 naira deposit per day for every day in the week. So you add the total deposit for a particular week. Just pick any week at random, because I expect that you have a record book. to that you record your transaction. So you just add all the total deposits you do for a particular week together, then you add the total withdrawal you do for that particular week, then you divide the sum of both of them. Let's say after everything, for example, you have 100,000 naira for deposit and 50,000 naira for withdrawal. So that will be 150,000 divided by number of days. If you open for 6 days, or if you open for 7 days, for those that open, or if you open for 5 days, some people don't open on Saturday and Sundays. So just divide it by number of days you open. Then you sum the total of this, you add 50,000. The reason I put 50,000 is because it's just like it's just for what's it called, some certain scenarios that you might be expecting. Maybe people will withdraw 100,000 today, but the sales will just surge. Like some people will just come out of the blue and say, oh, we want to withdraw, maybe something is happening close to you. So it's just for contingency, or just for you to have something extra, so to meet any irregular demand from the customers. That's why I add 50,000. So if you want to, if you have one outlet, you might not need to add 50,000. You might need to add, let's say, 30,000, just for contingencies. So let's take, for example, Mr. Tope's POS business now. Total weekly deposits, let's say, is doing 500,000 naira every week as deposit. When you add all the deposits is doing, everything amounts to 500,000 naira, which is this. Then total weekly withdrawal, let's say, is withdrawing about 1 million naira for customers every week. That is when you add all the withdrawal is doing per week. So it is doing 1 million naira. So number of days, Mr. Tope opens from Monday to Sunday, 7 days, no stop. He needs money. So he needs money, no stop. So required capital. So now, how do we calculate Mr. Tope's required capital? So we add this total deposit to total withdrawal. That will be 500,000 plus 1 million naira. Divided by number of days Mr. Tope is opening. So we now add whatever value we get, we add it to 50,000. So let me pull up calculator here. Calculator. So that you'll be able to see how I arrive at this value, so you'll be able to calculate it yourself. So now let's add this 500,000. That's 500, okay, plus 1 million. That's the total withdrawal Mr. Tope is doing per week. So equals to, let's type equals to first. That will be 1.5 million. So you divide it by this 7, divided by 7. So we'll get a value of 214,000. On a normal day, Mr. Tope should need 214,000 naira to sustain his business. Yes, on every day, Mr. Tope should be taking 214,000 naira to his outlet, so that he can be able to meet demand for his customers. But because there are certain days that something might happen, maybe someone is doing a party close to that place, something, maybe some people just collect salary, they want to withdraw, so sales might surge on particular days. So Mr. Tope say, okay, let me add extra 50,000 so that it will account for this certain days. So that means Mr. Tope will need a total of 264,285, which is the value you are seeing here. 264,285. That's what Mr. Tope actually needs. So if Mr. Tope is running his business before with 200,000, that means he needs to get extra 64,000 naira to be able to meet demand. So that's basically how to know the exact amount you need. Again, this is a simple formula. Some people might say, this is not how they do it in accounting. Forget how they do it in accounting. This is what you need to actually run your POS business. So because raising too much money can harm your business, and having too little money can also harm it. So where can you get these funds interest free? Because we all know that borrowing at interest has come with a cost, and in this country the cost might be a lot for you. So the first place you should look at to raise money is from family and friends. So you just approach family members that you know have a little bit of change. Let's say you need 200,000 naira. After doing the calculation, or Mr. Tope that is running his business with 200,000 naira, but he needs extra 64,000 naira, you can just approach family and friends, tell them, oh, I need also. So it's not necessary you raise everything from a single person. You can raise 20,000 there, 10,000 there, 30,000 there. So everything will complete. Sorry. So everything will actually be complete later. So You don't want to raise money and lose the money. Yes, you don't actually want to raise money and lose all the money. So you want to make sure you are able to return any borrowed fund you have. So you need, the first thing you need to do is to shine your eyes. I always tell people that if you run a business in Nigeria, not even POS business, you need to spend 60% of your time watching your capital and the other 40% of your time actually running the business, because if you don't do that, people might steal your money. So the next thing is always check your capital balance. Yes, if you don't even know any mathematics in this business, the only thing you should know, and I repeat, the only thing you should know is know how much capital you have available at every time, at the end of every day, most importantly. So let's say you run the business yesterday with 200,000. Today you should have, at the end of today, you should have about, or let's say you run the business from when you resume in the morning, you have 200,000. At the end of the day, you should have, let's say, 201,000. Something must have come on top of the 200,000. So always check every day. If you don't know mathematics, if you check that every day and you see that the capital is growing, you know you are very you are good to go. So the next thing is you should have a return plan. How do you want to return the capital you borrow? You should have a plan, and I'm going to show you in the next slide. So as the next most important point is to separate yourself from the business. What kills most business in Nigeria and this part of the world is they don't separate themselves from the business. They mix business money with their own personal money, and they start spending business money, so which is not really advisable for you. So separate yourself from the business, so you'll be able to know if something is wrong with your business. So you won't say, oh, maybe I'm the one that spend it. No, separate yourself from the business. Try to find, maybe you pay yourself a salary, or find something else that will sustain you pending the time your business will be able to pay you salary. So how do you return borrowed funds easily without stress? Yes, the first thing you need to do is to schedule a repayment. So always know that immediately you borrow the money, have a repayment plan. You borrow money on Monday, start saying, how do I return this money? How do I return this money? Okay, you say, okay, this is week one. I will be paying 20,000 naira every week if you borrow 100,000. Okay, I'll be paying 5,000 every week, or I'll be, so whichever one is comfortable for you and is comfortable for your business. So have a repayment plan, daily, weekly, or monthly, for you to be returning this thing, because this is not free money. This is money you have to return. But if you have someone that will give you free money, no problem, you don't need to return it. So just come and share part of it with me. Okay, focus more on returning borrowed funds. Yes, focus more on that. Returning borrowed funds. If they say there's a party, don't buy that clothes. Focus more on returning the borrowed funds. So it's not your money, so don't don't spend it. Oh yes, yes. So it is not your money, and you have to pay the money back. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video with your friends, so that they will be able to also raise money without interest in the POS business, whether they are doing POS business or not. There are a lot of businesses that can make use of all these points. All right, thank you very much for watching this video. If there's anything or any topic you want me to make video on, feature video on, just leave it in the comment box below, and in the for so that YouTube will know, for YouTube to know what this video is all about. Just put raise money in the POS business in the comment box below, so that YouTube will actually know that this video is for how to raise money in the POS business. All right, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.